So after you blow dried all your hair, make sure it's nicely dried. You'll notice it's a bit softer than what it was once you use your oils. But beware of your oils and make sure you only use enough for your hair, you learn. Because if not, you'll end up with an oily hair and it'll look like you've never washed it. Depending on your hair and exactly with what you desire and what you need for your hair. So after that, you make sure your hair is completely dry. You can add, before you add your before you do your blow drying, you take some mousse if you want some volume to your hair, or you blow dry your hair upside down towards the floor if your hair is not too long to touch the floor. If it's too long, just, do some good mousse. You add just enough in probably the palm of your hand and go through all of your hair. That way to give you some volume. And then you plug your flat iron in. I'm not sure what setting you use, but I use a high setting because I have thicker hair, longer, thicker hair. Then sometimes people, if you're not too good at sectioning your hair without getting into the other section while you're doing it, you can use some clips to clip up your hair. I didn't get my clips down. You can use ponytail holders, clips, whatever whatever you have on hand, whatever works for you. And each person's different. So I'm using a comb to go through my sections to make sure it's all combed through or brushed through. Make sure it's all, see, I missed a section. So then I just take my hair. This is me. I take my hair and flat iron it like this all the way around. To make sure it's all nice and flat. As the oils have helped lay some of it down already in the blow dryer. It is kind of poofy. So once I'm done, it will probably, let's hope it's a good day, a hair day. Good hair day. Good hair day. It is a good hair day. So here, I'll just clip my hair. If I'm doing it this way, I clip my hair. If you want to see what you're doing when you're doing this, just clip your hair up. Really curly hair. It may be more, it may be thicker, it may be, it all depends on you. Each person has different hair and it doesn't have to be perfect how you do it when you're putting it up in your clips or your hair ties or whatever you have. So clip it up. I usually separate it in the back and pull it forward. And then I take it in sections. Start from the top and work your way down. You can do little sections. If you're curly, do little sections. The more sections you do, and if your hair is really thick, you'll really want to do small sections and just flat iron it down, all the way down. It'll be hot, so some people use a comb with their hair. I'm used to it after all these years. My mother was a beautician, so see your difference. Your hair's not as volumized, loud. It's laying down nicely. There's your difference. And you just keep on going. You want to get your little hairs. Unless you want to leave them, out and doing their own thing. Not today for me. Depends on what state you live in and the humidity, how you want to do it. If it takes longer, it takes longer. Some people, it just takes longer. It's okay. If you have a flat iron that's not so hot, you might want to purchase a new one. If it's old, it may not be as functionable as you might want it. So then I take this section down. Since I've already done that one, I just put it behind my back. Put it on my back. And then, since I took that down, I want to run my comb back through it. Make sure there's no tangle since I put it up. And then you just continue. You can go front to back, back to front, whatever you feel comfortable with. I sometimes do like this. That way I know where my section is. I've gotten used to it over the years to where I feel more than I see in the mirror. I can see with, my own eyes. And those that have contacts or glasses issues, I understand. If you can't see very well, you can still wear your glasses or your contacts during doing this. As you're getting ready for your day. And again, I just take this piece and put it behind my shoulder. We'll repeat what we just did on the other side. Comb it down. And since it was up, it's got little waves in it. I have naturally wavy hair. I used to have severely curly hair. Shirley Temple hair, as my mom used to call it. So I just go through until I see the actual result that I want. Ouch, that is hot. Like I said, use a comb if it's too hot for you. But that's pretty much it. Then if I want to have a little volume in front, I always flat iron this way. Just the front section that I want to put in a part or in the middle or however. And I push it back so I can see. And then I brush it to make sure all of my tangles are out. And if I don't like the result, then I just go over it again until I like the results. And it's warm in here. So this is my tutorial for flat ironing my hair. So, like again, if you like what you've watched and ready for a new adventure, hang on, because I'm not sure what kind of adventures we're going to get into. But just like the button. Have a good day. Bye.